Good morning or afternoon, depending on when you're listening. My name is Dawn Woods. I'm Member Development Librarian at the School Library Association. If you've considered that a book group, as well as facilitating reading, offers sort of social, emotional and motivational benefits, but you're not sure where to start, here are just a few points to think about. My first important tip is, I would say, there are no rules apart from remembering it's not a lesson, it's fun. It doesn't have to be the same as another school's or teacher's book club. You can run it your way. Many book clubs run where everyone reads the same book. If getting hold of multiple titles will be a problem, don't. Perhaps opt for a theme, or just everyone reads what they enjoy. Then they can talk about why they chose that, why they enjoy that sort of book, enthuse about their own book, and that will hopefully inspire others to try that book title. Offer food and drink, because even juice and biscuits will make them feel special, because they wouldn't normally be allowed to eat or drink in the library. But if it's teachers, offer them hot drink and cake. So you're offering a different setup from normal library rules, and certainly the classroom. And any non-book club members may feel a bit sort of jealous of that privilege, and they decide that they want to join in too. And you never know, they may even enjoy the books. My second tip is, don't worry. If it doesn't take off immediately, retry a different year group or different timings. It may be simply that that cohort don't want it as an option at that time. Another year, it could do well immediately. Could be a range of factors, so don't worry. And even if you only have low attendance at first and only 2 or 3 attend, just go with it. Those pupils may appreciate that time. And once they've built up their confidence, they may spread the word, and everything will build up via peer recommendation. You know how to read and you know how to talk about books, so just keep it at that level until you feel more confident about doing anything else. My next tip would be choice. Allow the pupil voice. Don't judge their choices. Pupils may choose as what you consider a comfort read that perhaps you think is too young or not challenging enough. But in that case, it won't take as long to read and discuss, so just go with it. Next time, they may decide themselves that they need a meatier read to discuss. But do try and inject a sort of range of genre and then put it to the vote. And that's showing them how democracy works. I mean, some book groups with they just find the pupils will find themselves running it themselves, and it needs minimal adult supervision. Another tip is that it doesn't all need to be reading. So plan questions and activities, but take your lead from the students. At first, it may be more of you leading, reading aloud, scaffolding book talk and prompting. But when the students feel comfortable, they'll talk about what's important to them in the book. They may slightly digress, and it may spark an important discussion on a topic relevant to the book and to their own lives. And that's an opportunity to explore worries. And it's important to allow that, obviously, unless it gets into territory of gossip. So have questions prepared on what motivates a certain character in the book to do what they do. But just be prepared to abandon it all if the meeting is following what the pupils want to discuss, all in relation to the book. You can do different book-related activities, which can range from the simple to the more complicated. I mean, just making Christmas decorations from pages of withdrawn books, to more sort of book folding ideas that you can perhaps use to display in the library afterwards. You can watch book trailers, or you can even make your own. There is a more detailed list of activities in the document that we've got on our website about how to run book club. My last tip would be to use the time to experiment. So perhaps you might want a parent and pupil group. Parents have to read the children's book selected. Obviously, if you've got younger children, you'll always be reading a children's book. But if you've got Key Stage 4 or 5 students, you can read a YA book, then a suitable adult title. And that's a chance for everybody to see different perspectives. Because as an adult, when I'm reading children's books, a lot of the time I am screaming at the characters, just tell an adult. And I just want to protect the children. Now, with children in a book group alongside adults, they can perhaps explain why in those circumstances they wouldn't choose to tell an adult. So the adults hear their side, while you can say, well, actually, I'd like to know because I'm worried about you. So as a reminder, I would say, firstly, there are no rules. It's fun. Secondly, don't worry. Third tip is choice and pupil voice. Then expand it beyond reading. And finally, experiment. So if you would like more suggestions of activities of what you could do in school library book clubs, we have got a document on our website about how to start and run a school library book club, which can be found in the members area on the SLA website. Enjoy your book club.